There we go. Uno momento. Alrighty, where did we leave off? We went to the Institute. I can't remember what happened. Maybe a little. Oh, hang on a second. Hang on, I accidentally got a little bit of barbecue sauce on the controller. Guess I shouldn't be eating so close to my thing, but... Don't you ugh me. God, woman. I'm usually pretty good about not getting this kind of stuff on there. I'm usually very good about it. Uno momento. God. You don't even remember what was going on when we last played. I know we got to talk to her son.
I would not exist
But I don't remember what about. Hang on, I can't be wearing a sweater vest. Whoops. There we go. Put on the tuxedo.
Unit X6. '88 speaks highly of your combat skills.
Aye.
Pardon me, sir. Maybe I'll just take back those things I got you today. What do you think of that? Okay, backtrack. Killed that guy, made it look like an accident. Or said he wanted to speak to us. Can you hear everything in the game?
I know you'll achieve great things here. We all do.
Because I know I've got the thing hooked up to the headset. So I'm not sure if it's working, whatever. Hey, changing outfits changes your stats, okay? It's not just to look good. Okay.
Good, we're all here. I think it's time we begin.
Sir, excuse me, but what exactly is he doing here?
I will address that issue. But there are other subjects that require our attention first. The level of unrest in the Commonwealth continues to rise, as we're all aware. Your report.
Maybe.
All Institute facilities remain completely secure with the exception of one notable breach. Otherwise, internally, things are as tight as they've ever been. Dr. Ao has been keeping an eye on things topside.
Yes, Watchers show no additional threats beyond those previously identified. Boston International Airport remains occupied, with Brotherhood presence noted at several other points throughout the Commonwealth. Intelligence suggests that this railroad continues to operate and is becoming more ambitious. SRB agents are monitoring all known situations, sir.
Very good, thank you. It's clear that our safety needs to be the primary concern going forward. To that end, where are we on Phase 3?
Sir, are you sure this is the time to be discussing it? Given, well, considering all parties present?
Ah, yes, that's true. Have you heard anything about Phase 3?
Nope.
I have no idea what that is.
I'll admit I'm relieved. It's intended to be something of a classified project, which I'm sure means everyone already knows about it. Power is, as I'm sure you've seen above ground, a very valuable commodity. I'm not talking about some abstract concept of control. I mean real, tangible power. The kind that keeps the lights on. With every advance the Institute makes, our need for raw power increases. Many compromises and sacrifices have been made over the years to allow progress to continue.
Right. Such hard times down here.
I would never disagree that life in the Institute is better than above ground. We have done much to ensure it. Now, we take things even further. Phase 3 is simply the activation of a nuclear reactor that can provide enough power to the Institute now and forever. It will ensure not just our survival, but our prosperity.
Okay, so it sounds like he wants us to set off a nuke to keep this place running.
Can you tell me more about this reactor?
Certainly. It was originally built for the Commonwealth Institute of Technology before the war, but was only for testing. Over the years, we've advanced the technology, made a great many improvements, and are finally nearly ready to activate it. The reactor is close to ready, but recent tests have determined we have a few tasks ahead of us. Thus, we come to Phase 3, and to how you will help.
Sir.
Yes, Dr. Ao. Previously, we would rely on Kellogg for above-ground operations, yet, well, he is gone. While I'm not overly fond of putting my own father in harm's way, he has proven more than capable of handling himself.
Yes, but...
This is not a matter for debate. Now, there is one more subject that requires discussion.
I don't know that this is the time.
Dr. Holdren, it is time. Please. As I'm sure several of you are already aware, I have been under Dr. Volkert's care for some time. I'm sorry, this is difficult for me. Our best efforts have failed. Every experimental treatment we could devise has been unsuccessful. I'm sorry to say I am dying.
What?
Can't be
Please,
serious.
everyone, please, I am sorry. This is not how I wanted to tell you, but we're running out of time.
Okay, so he's dying.
You're dying?
I'm afraid so. A very aggressive form of cancer. Believe me when I say we've done everything we can. We can talk more
Stop
later.
acting like you care. You're just
Right
saying
now,
this guy was a
the future
last
of the
night.
Institute is at stake. The Institute cannot survive without leadership. The Directorate must
immortal
continue
people.
to govern with the best interest of all in mind.
Oh,
To
no, that was
end,
just one dude.
I am naming my father as my successor.
Oh, boy.
You can't be
I don't think-
serious.
Really?
Seems a poor choice.
How can you possibly justify this? He isn't one of us. He isn't even a scientist.
Ignoring your borderline, insubordinate tone, I will simply say this. The Institute has enough scientists. What it needs is a leader. I believe my father has already proven himself more than capable in that regard. This will conclude this meeting. Thank you.
Snap. So he's dying and he's gonna list us as director or leader or whatever.
I had no idea.
I know this is... well, it's a lot to take in at once.
I'm sorry, Father. I hope it wasn't too presumptuous of me to put you in charge without even asking first.
What would it mean to be in charge?
Most divisions of the Institute are fairly autonomous, perfectly capable of functioning without intervention. Where those divisions interact, however, problems can arise. You'd lead the Directorate in setting policy, resolving disputes, and the like. There's no question that some of the Directorate, and the Institute at large, will need reassurances about your appointment. That's why I'd like you to take charge of this latest operation. Dr. Fillmore can fill you in on the details. There are hard decisions ahead, for all of us. But for you especially. I know that you'll do the right thing.
Well, snap. It's not good. We get that one guy as our companion, the synth. That's pretty cool.
Humanity's future is taking root right here.
Dr. Holdren.
I'm glad you're here. I'd like to conduct an experiment, but I need some assistance with it. I believe we can improve the growth rates of our crops by using mutated cells, such as those found in supermutants. To test this theory, I'll need a tissue sample from a particularly strong supermutant. I expect I'll eventually need several such samples, but let's just start with one.
That sounds pretty dangerous.
For someone as brave and skillful as yourself, I'm sure it will be a trifle.
Something a lazy ass says.
The hell with that. Do it yourself.
We're not fighters. We're scientists. We'd be no match for one of those creatures. I know it's a lot to ask, but please at least consider it. You might well be the only one here who can do this job.
You need a tissue sample from a strong supermutant. Got it.
That's right. Now remember, only a particularly hardy supermutant will fit the bill for this experiment. I don't need it right away, but if you do come across such a specimen, I'd be grateful if you could bring back a sample.
I have no idea where the hell this thing is.
Good to see you.
Do you require anything?
Ah, damn it. Nope. Did not mean to go in there. Okay, so he's up there. Oh, stormtroopers? No, they're synths in their armor. In fact, I killed one of them and took their helmet. Because it looks like a stormtrooper. Kind of. is this guy?
Busy day for you, isn't it? Well, it's about to get busier. You're going to lead this operation, I'm told.
Absolutely.
All right, let's go over the details. Recent events have upset our timetable. Getting the reactor online has become our #1 priority. It needs to be running, well, yesterday. We're going to have to cut some corners. I'm not thrilled, but it means we'll need to rely on some pre-war tech. You're going to the mass fusion building to acquire a beryllium agitator for us.
Oh man, I have one of those, but it's in my other pants.
You wouldn't recognize one if it fell on your head. That's why I'm going to retrieve it.
You're going? That complicates things.
Not really, no. I admit I'm not fond of going up top, but I promise to stay out of your way. This device we're after, it's very sensitive equipment, and it's pretty damn old. It's not that I don't trust you. It's just that I trust myself more. So,
okay.
Are you going to put up a stink, or can we get moving?
Is that really necessary? I'm sure I can handle this by myself.
Yes, it really is. Not only is this tech sensitive...
Fine.
Sounds good. I'd appreciate.
Not as much as I'd appreciate coming back in one piece. I don't like going above ground unless there's no other option. But here we are, with our options dwindling quickly. Not to put more pressure on you, but we have to move quickly on this. Word is that the Brotherhood is nosing around the area. We don't want them getting the agitator before we do. Head on up to the relay, and I'll meet you there.
Alrighty. Where the hell is that one guy?
Report anything suspicious to the SRB.
This place is so big, I don't even know where the hell one guy is.
Have you seen J522 around?
Reporting status. All functions.
Hi, mister.
Is a kid in here?
Well, hello.
Hello.
There's only one thing to do. What the hell? Alrighty. I guess kids are immortal.
If you need medical attention, see Dr. Volker.
Yeah, it says we could recruit him as a companion now, but I don't know where the hell he is. They all have the same face. Oh my god. Alright. Shit! Well, that did not mean to do that. Just drink some water, that'll make me feel better. I broke my leg. Remember, when you break your leg, you just gotta drink a bunch of water and you'll be okay. Alright, I gotta get dressed and get down to accountability. I'll be back in like, I don't know, what, 20 minutes? Maybe less than that, if I'm lucky. When I'm back, I'll go back online and I'll broadcast for you. And since your messages are taking forever to get here, I love you, Naren. I'll be back in a little bit. It's much logic. Alrighty, I'll be back in a tiny bit. Hang tight.